Hey everybody, how's it going out there? I have here for review Star Wars The Black Series Battle on Endor. Toys R Us exclusive. I've had this probably about 8 months, but I had a addition to the Star Wars collection, a nice play set that could go well with the Battle of Endor for the Imperial forces. So it acts as a nice table and a review stand. And this is the appropriate size for such a package here. As you see here, there's Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Imperial officer, a scout driver, Stormtrooper, and 2 Ewoks along with the scout walker. Toys R Us exclusive. I think we got this $20 off, so it was somewhere around 80 bucks. But yes, 8 figures, ATST walker, cannon, missiles, and instruction. And it looks like on the back there that it has a nice little background. On the other side has a nice little diorama type setting. Oops, I just knocked over an Imperial officer. Well, anyways, enough talk. Let's open it up and check it out. Alright, we'll start off here with the Stormtrooper. And I must say that this is probably my favorite Stormtrooper yet. I've been waiting a long time to finally be able to say that I finally have a Stormtrooper that is my favorite. And I must say that this is, I should say, my favorite amongst the standard troopers. I do like the Clone Trooper Commander with the blue on him that was a Comic-Con 2009 special pickup, whatever you want to call it. But this one I like very much because of a few things. First of all, it's a great sculpt like we've been seeing the last couple years with the vintage collection. But with this one here, it's got all the great articulation points, plus an additional one that I've seen on a few figures, and that is the articulation of the hips. And as you may have noticed looking at him, he's able to abduct and adduct his hips. And just being able to do that alone with the hips, you could do a lot more with your features, or your features, with your figures concerning articulation. The other thing I like about this Stormtrooper is he's got the blaster rifle. The only thing that my gripe would be, I guess, if I was forced to, would be the holster, in that when you put the blaster pistol in there, you can see it just kind of pokes out. But it's a minor gripe. It's just such a well done figure that you can actually get away with putting him in a somewhat kneeling position, getting ready to blast his rifle, and you don't even need to stand with it. And here's another really awesome thing here, is that it's his face. Let me try to get a focus here. Now he's pretty much got a different face than the Boba Fett or Jango Fett figure. So I like that. It's not the same one. I bought on eBay a 5-figure set, and it was from China, and I mean, it was great for the price. Some of the figures were a little used as far as kind of like dirty looking, but for the price, I cannot complain. But they all had the same face. But anyways, this guy's got a different look, so that's really cool. So yeah, here is a fully articulated Stormtrooper with the hips. You know who else had these hips? Was the Vintage Collection Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi with all black. He had the hips that could abduct and abduct as well. So real pleased with the Stormtrooper here. They just didn't plop in some standard trooper. I don't know if the other Black Series single is like this. I would have a number here if it wasn't buried behind here. I haven't opened them yet, so there it is. I don't want to spend too much time talking about a Stormtrooper, but yes, I am pleased with the Stormtrooper. And there you have him. Alright, next up, the Imperial Officer. Now, I like this because I have a lot of junior officers for get my focus here. I don't know if they're junior officers. They're Power of the Force. They were officers without any kind of insignia rank. So these Imperial officers right here, they have rank on them, and I only have a few of them. So I'm trying to look on here for the name of the guy on the box, if it's given, but I don't see it. Just says the 8 figures, but let me see. The Rebel strike team must shut down the shield generator so that the Rebel Alliance can destroy the second Death Star. Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca are joined by the Ewoks in a wild battle against Imperial troopers who control the generator. During the fight, Chewbacca captures an AT-ST walker. The Rebels use the walker to make the Imperial officer and stormtroopers believe that the Rebels have been captured. The troopers fall for the clever ruse, allowing the Rebels to seize the generator. The shield is down. They attack on the Death Star, attack the Death Star and save the galaxy. So there's no actual name, and if there is, it's not given on the box. That's a bummer. But anyways, remember him in Return of the Jedi, calling the Rebels scum. But anyways, there he is, fully articulated. Not like the hips do. I don't think the hips are meant to abduct. I don't want to pull and snap them apart, but he's got this skirt type feature to his dress. He's got the elbows that abduct and articulation all 360 degrees at the elbows, bilateral, the wrist. Anyways, fully articulated, ball joint knees, articulated ankles. Nice officer. Pretty cool. What I like too is his blaster. It has an underfolder here. An underfolder here for for any blast, backfire. But anyways, the blaster's cool. He's hooked up there with that. Alright, well, enough with the officer. Alright, let's go with, now, gosh, wait a minute, here it is, on the side of the box, okay. Well, it doesn't give the name of the Imperial officer, but we have Stimsy and Chubra. So I don't know which one is which. I'm gonna guess that maybe Chub is on the right. Chubray. Stimsy, I don't know. But anyways, they come with two headdresses. Pretty cool. So 4 really, 2 extra. And the odd thing about this guy here, probably Stimsy, he's just got a really wicked looking face. But then again, I guess if this is the part where they're at war and their home turf is getting taken over, it's understandable. Well, anyways, he's supplied here with a dagger. His articulation rotates at the abdomen. Wow, even at the shoulders. Fully articulates at the at the shoulders and knees. Negative on the knees, but at the hips that just go forward and backwards, and the rotation at the ankles. The head, negative, just rotates left and right. And he also comes with a spear, and you see this other headdress. But you know, he just has the headdress and going to war butt naked. All right, next guy. It's this one. He stole, or he, took a trophy from his prey. So he's got a mini blaster. And he rotates as well at the abdomen. But he's got more gear. He's actually got a sheath for his dagger. headdress that was supplied with him when he was packaged. And he has a little pouch here on the left, nothing on his right. Nothing can go in it, but he's rotation at the wrists. What is this commercial? We went from Star Wars to a commercial. There he is. Well, let's get to Princess Leia. But I gotta put some more Star Wars music back on. Well, the Princess Leia here looks like she might pretty much be another figure that I have. I don't remember exactly which line. Maybe it was Saga. Oops, not that one, duh. Without a headdress, without the Endor poncho and headdress, but that might pretty much be her without the extra gear. So yeah, she's pretty basic. Little tiny pistol. No holster. That gets me every time when there's no holster with a figure that has a pistol. A lot of the pilots have that. And anyways, you see here that she has articulation at the elbow, at the shoulder, yep. Laterally raises, bilaterally as well, rotates. Abdominal crunch is negative but does rotate. Knee rotation correct. And ankles. Oh, there goes that paint. They do this a lot with the paint too, where they don't fully paint. Like if he or she is standing on their tippy toes, they leave that paint flaw there. They don't cover it up all the way. So that means if you can see them from behind, yep, there it is. There is no paint on the back, so shame on you guys. Quality control, come on now. And there's even a notch here in her back that would suggest that maybe at one time, well, yeah, it's probably from the belt. Maybe it was from this. I don't want to take her apart, but yeah, it's probably from the belt right here. Oh, the paint flaw on that one too. So, well, there she goes. There she goes. Just pretty basic, Princess Leia. But now, let's get to one of my. Well, here's another one that I have like 3 or 4 of these guys now. One's from the Trilogy collection, which this may be as well. Here's the one I have from Trilogy collection. Except I will say the face mold is slightly different here. But he's just without, again, the poncho. And the paint's good on the back here. Though he's a little tight on the ankles. He's got ball rotation at the knees. Abdominal crunch. Same thing with the elbows and shoulders. He's got his blaster pistol. Alright, not sure what happened there, but video cut off on me at the end of Han there. But I'm sure you understand. He's got the same articulation as the other ones. But here's one that I like a lot, and this is Chewbacca. And I have several Chewbaccas, but just not as well articulated as this one that comes here with the Black Series Chewbacca. So I like him. And his gun, though, you know, is the crossbow, but it does have that two-balled section here that it's difficult staying on here, this one. But he's got great articulation at the same articulation as all the other characters, except he's got 2 points where he's got abdominal crunch, a lower abdominal crunch, and even an upper. And I think that the mold is really great on Chewbacca here. And just take a look at his really nice figure, I think. The belt as well. The weapon. Very well done. Too bad you can't put anything in the pouch. But who am I to complain? But anyways, yeah, he's got great articulation even at the ankles. Okay, Now we just have the best for last, I suppose. So let's take a look at the vehicle and its commander, the AT-ST. Okay, here's the AT-ST Scout Walker driver, and I like this figure a lot because I only have one other, and he's not well articulated whatsoever. And where is he? He would be right here. He came in a package with Imperial forces from the Saga line. I think it was the Saga line. I New Hope. Maybe. No, it wasn't the Saga line. I forgot what they called it. But anyways, not the Saga collection. But let's get back to this guy. And here he's nicely done with his helmet. Articulation same as the others. Abdominal crunch. Helmet comes off. Wow, kind of looks like I can't think of the name of the Star Trek Enterprise character, but one of the crew members there. But I think this guy looks pretty good. Almost looks like an Imperial officer, engineer. It might be, much with just a different... Yeah, I think it is. Huh, just with this head harness right here. But he's got a basic pistol, and let's see if he's got that paint flaw. Nope. Oops. His boots are good. But, yep, I'm getting all blurred here. But enough of that. We've gotten to the very end here. So let's take a look at the AT-ST Walker. Here is the hatch that pops open. It has handrails. Really nice detail, as you see here. Then this opens up. There we go. And on the inside, we have 2 seats. Stickers were preset on there. You can see there that one's actually kind of peeling off. Controls are pretty basic. And you can fit, I haven't actually put 2 figures in there, but it looks like you'd be able to. I'll find out here shortly. Another added detail is that you have the ports here for the windshield or eyes, however you want to call it. These flaps come down. You can see that there is a little bit of damage here. They give you an option for these turrets or a missile launcher. The button right here. Ooh, fired both of them. Okay. So, and then you have this gadget right here. Looks like a miniature Gatling gun, or maybe it fires some kind of projectile. And then another gun here at the side. And then let me pan it back here. And then you'll get an idea of the scale. Now here to the right I have an AT Walker from 2012 or something like that. No, 2011 or 2010. It's really big. And these two together complement one another, though this one is for Hoth on the right. But you can see here the back end of it is not like... I have one that's from the Battle of Hoth Target exclusive, but I haven't opened it. But just looking at it it has a clear bubble in the front. Looking at it in the package, they do look different. But these come out. So you could do wonderful poses for dioramas when the logs are rolling down the hill, as the Ewoks are making their attempts, and the Rebel forces are making their attempts successfully too, I might say, to, like with the logs, and tumbling at the feet, so you can pose it, as you can see. So it's kind of inventive there too. They give the adult collectors options to be able to pose them. I think it's really, and it's got the nice paint scheme. Now, it did take me a while to get it into a position to where it would sit or stand comfortably without tipping over. You just have to pretty much play with it. So these move. I'm not going to do it. These move. These move. And as you saw, these come out. So I had to play with it a little bit because sometimes it's, you know, top heavy, and it just man, this is a beautiful toy. Yeah, anyways, well, see the back here? And as you can tell that if you compare this to the original Kenner walker, it has no battle turret. So, you know, there it goes. The review for the Black Series. Oh, and as you probably saw, that the back over here, backdrop for the play set, whatever you want to call this collection. It's a nice background diorama setting for your figures. So anyways, I'll leave this with you with some pictures so you can get a really good look at the figures up close and what they'd look like, and a little bit of a diorama setting like I have here with the Imperial forces piling up as they take over Endor and build the Death Star. I just added on to the forces for the Rebels and the Sith, I suppose. Over here you got the platform for them to land on, and got myself a couple more Ewoks, Han Solo, another Princess Leia, and another Chewbacca. But most importantly was the background setting, and this Scout Walker, and of course the AT-ST driver and the Imperial officer, and that Stormtrooper. Though I have like 30 of them, but just not as well articulated. But anyways, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I know it took a little bit of time to get through this one. Just there's so much to this Black Series. If it's for 80 bucks, I'd highly recommend it. But that's, of course, if it's affordable. But if they're getting up into the 100 plus range, nah, I don't know. But there you have it. Thanks for watching, and y'all take care and have a good one.